Gabby, this is a very, very important question. How you answer this question is going to determine what happens next. What was it you were attempting to accomplish by slapping?
I was trying to get him to stop telling me to calm down.
Well, it doesn't sound to me like she attempted to injure him.
The newly released Netflix docuseries, American Murder, Gabby Petito, uncovers startling new details about the case, revealing just how many warning signs were missed before her tragic death. Through never-before-seen footage and expert analysis, the series paints a more chilling picture of Gabby's final weeks, exposing deeper patterns of control and emotional abuse in her relationship with Brian Laundrie. In the documentary, we learn that Gabby reached out to a close friend, Jackson, just days before her disappearance, revealing that she had planned to leave Brian Laundrie after a fight. She also wrote a letter to him, pleading, "Please stop crying and stop calling me names," showing just how deeply she was affected by his behavior. Another chilling moment from the Netflix documentary reveals a conversation Gabby had with Jackson, where she expressed her concerns over her relationship with Brian Laundrie. Jackson recalls in this quote, "I got the vibe that she may have still needed somebody to talk to after we hung up." She kind of hinted at the fact that they had kind of gotten in an argument a little bit. She was like, "I have a plan. I think I want to leave him." End quote. This shows that Gabby had intended to leave him. However, it's clear from this exchange that she couldn't escape in time, trapped in a situation she could no longer control. One of the most shocking revelations comes from a closer look at the infamous Moab police traffic stop, where domestic violence experts argue that Gabby's fear and distress were clear indicators of danger, signs that officers ultimately ignored. The documentary raises an unsettling question. If those officers had acted differently that day, could Gabby's life have been saved?
Looking back, and I tell people always ask me, like, well, did you know what was going on? Did you see any red flags? And what I tell people now is I didn't know it at the time. I thought she was just stressed out, but her attitude and mood was just so, I could use the word bipolar almost, after the incident, especially that time period right before Wyoming.
This new evidence fuels a wrongful death lawsuit filed by Gabby's parents against the Moab Police Department, a case that takes center stage in the documentary. Newly revealed details from the lawsuit suggest that officers were not only negligent, but may have directly contributed to Gabby's fate by failing to recognize Brian as the aggressor. The documentary includes exclusive interviews with legal experts and former law enforcement officials who break down what should have happened during that traffic stop. As Gabby's family fights for accountability, they also share emotional new testimony about their personal journey, their grief, and their mission to ensure that no other victims of domestic violence slip through the cracks the way their daughter did.
At this point, everything that I've learned and we figured out is I don't know necessarily what to believe anymore.
Based on what you do know, do police believe that Brian Laundrie is still alive?
It's possible. I certainly think that it would not surprise me if he is. It wouldn't surprise me if he's not.
Perhaps the most unexpected revelations in American Murder, Gabby Petito come from the role that social media played in both uncovering the truth and complicating the case. For the first time, key online investigators speak out about how they pieced together crucial evidence, tracking Brian Laundrie's movements and pressuring authorities to act. But the documentary also highlights the darker side of this public obsession, revealing how misinformation and conspiracy theories blurred the lines between justice and entertainment. Gabby's mother, Nicole Schmidt, hopes the series will serve as both a tribute and a warning, reminding viewers of the dangers lurking beneath seemingly perfect relationships and the urgent need for change in how domestic violence is recognized and handled. With chilling new revelations and powerful testimonies, the docuseries exposes the cracks in a system that failed to protect her. As the fight for justice continues, the documentary serves as both a tribute to Gabby's life and a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked abuse.